Hello there. So today I won't be doing a figure review. For the first time ever, I'm going to be doing a collection video, since this is the only time as of right now that I actually have a place to display my figures. So without further ado, let's start. Starting with this first little shelf, which is the Mortal Kombat one. So first, let's start at the back. Over there is, let me see if it's not focusing properly, is the Storm Collectibles Goro. The first version at least. And then here is Sector, Ermac, and this guy right now is the first reptile that they released. The reason why he's being used as a prop as of right now is because of the fact that he's actually broken. This guy has a broken socket where the bleeding arm effect is, so instead of being posed like the rest of them, he's instead being used as a prop. Up there is Baraka, Kentaro, the newest reptile, the first Sub-Zero I mean, and then the first Scorpion holding a katana that I found somewhere, and then, like I mentioned, the Baraka fighting the 2020 exclusive Scorpion with his flaming head, and over here is Raiden front and center. And then down here, this shelf isn't really particularly focused on anything, it's just rather figures that I don't have too many of. They're basically just a shelf thrown together. So there you can see the Figma Shinobu. Not sure which version this is. I believe this is the only version they have. I'm not sure if they have a normal version of it, but this is the version of Shinobu I have. The Figma Tanjiro, both Figma. Dasen Ichigo. Over there is Storm Collectibles Ryan and Omatokita. There we have Yujiro and Baki. At the very front here, my newest figure and probably my coolest figure, the Revoltech Agent Venom, which cost me a pretty penny. This over here is, and there's a random axe. Here is the Clown Prince of Crime Joker with coat I sort of made. I got the wrong color. It was supposed to be black. They ended up giving me white, so I colored it purple. And then here is the SH Figuarts Injustice Harley Quinn with him. Here is a bootleg Revoltech Deathstroke. And at the very back there, you could see this guy. That is the, let me see if I can zoom into him a bit. That is the Death Knight by V-Toys. And then next to him is the Mezco, this guy in front of him, not next to him, is the Mezco Sovereign Knight Batman. And then here, much lower, is my mini Ninja Turtles shelf. I don't have a bunch of Ninja Turtle figures, because while I like the live action movies, I didn't really watch the older ones. And I watched a bit of the TMNT animated one, not sure which version of it, but yeah. So there is Super Shredder with the, I forgot what, the mutagen vial I think is what they call it. I have not watched this in such a long time. So yeah, basically that's the Shredder. This is, I think this is the NECA Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that is also a NECA, I forgot to, all of these are NECA figures actually. So that is the NECA Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and, wait, no, yeah, that's Michelangelo. This one's Donatello. Donatello, I almost forgot his name. That figure in the back, I have no idea what his name is. My dad got him for me because he knew I was getting into Ninja Turtles at the time, and I thought he looked cool, so I'm like, awesome, might as well get it. There is, I believe, some sort of version of Kang. What is it, Kang? Or Krang was it? I forgot his name already. And then right there is a Baby Shredder. All of them by NECA. And then down here is mostly McFarlane figures with that one Iron Man that I forgot the company of, and some Storm Collectibles. This is a mixture of both my figures and some of my father's action figures. Him, me, and my two other brothers are figure collectors, so you will later on see my siblings' figurines. So first that is my Storm Collectibles Bane, next to the Merciless figure, that is also mine. I forgot which version this is. This is like one of the exclusive ones, I think. And then there is one of the Batman versions I forgot, that is owned by my dad. This is the Storm Collectibles Lobo that is owned by my dad as well, with the Bat Cycle. I forgot what's the name of that bat. I'm pretty sure they just call it a Bat Cycle. And here, this Batman Who Laughs belongs to me. That Batman Who Laughs and these three Jokers. That version of Batman, that belongs to my dad. That version of Superman, that also belongs to my dad, both by McFarlane. This guy, the White Flash, also by that belongs to me. Forgot which version of that Flash that is. This is another version of Flash, the gold one in the front, owned by my dad. Now this Ghost Rider looking guy is owned by me. Thought he looked cool. And that Iron Man right there belongs to my dad. I forgot. I don't know which company makes that. The only reason he's even here is because of the fact that he looked like a 7-inch figure. He was too big for the 6-inch figures. He looked more. He was comparable more in size to the McFarlane figures. Back there is the Storm Collectibles Dark Side, owned by my dad, and the Doomsday, which is also owned by my dad. Not sure if I own it or he does. I'm pretty sure I do though. That's Storm Collectibles Doomsday. I'm not 100% sure though. Then down here is probably my favorite shelf since, well, oh, whoops, that's the protective case for my phone, which I'm using to record. So let me just plug that back on. Since it's probably my favorite shelf, since this has my most expensive figures. So all the way back there is the NECA Temple Guard, the NECA Ancient Warrior, Scarface, Clan Leader, Elder Predator from Aliens vs. Predator. Here we have the Serpent Hunter with one of the random aliens being pinned under him. I'm not sure which alien this is. This is also, that's Celtic, the Masked Scar, Chopper, and back there, Young Blood. Probably my favorite shelf. That's it from this one. Let's go down to my last shelf down here, which is a Spawn-esque shelf. As you can see, he's the center point. But let me see if I could get the others in camera. So all the way back there, that is the Mandarin Spawn. 2 Mandarin Spawns. I just swapped their heads. Ninja Spawn. Up there is the V-Toys Knight of War. In front of him is the Storm Collectibles Ares. That figure, I forgot what his name is. He's from the Witcher series. I'm not sure what the name of the figure is. But yeah, there, that is I think that's the Redeemer figure with a random head from a McFarlane figure I found and a random sword. I don't know who owns this figure, I just found it randomly. We own so many of these, I don't know who exactly owns this, but then it only came with 1 wing, so I thought I might as well put it here as like an angel figure. Down there is the Dark Redeemer, by McFarlane. NECA Kratos, probably one of my favorite figures that doesn't know how to stand. There, that is this thing, is the... I think this is I forgot which version of Spawn that is, but it's one of the MK11 versions. That is the MK11 Commando Spawn, and here we have the Clown. And front and center is the McFarlane MK11 Spawn, and that sword he's holding came from the V-Toys Knight of War. So that is going to be it for this very first set of shelves. Let me just move on to the other one. Second set of shelves, now Dragon Ball figures, SH Figuarts to be specific. These are also all owned by me. So that guy in the back there, Zamasu, the few Zamasu, another few Zamasu. I happened to get lucky, I got 2 of them. My dad pre-ordered from 2 different people. They both arrived, he forgot the other one existed, so I just kept both of them. So at least now I have 2 different Zamasus. Speaking of Vegito, this is the not 20 something. This is the 2.0 blue Vegito. And then here in the front, this is the SDCC exclusive Vegito. I forgot which year, I think this was 2019, I believe. The blue one. And there you could see Beerus, SH Figuarts Beerus, not event exclusive, the first release, and the first release, God Goku. And then here we have the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and Blue Gogeta. And then here we have Whis, and this is the first blue Vegeta they released with the blue armor, just with the extra head from the Scouter Vegeta floating there. And that is the other blue Goku with the extra head from that figure popped on it. Then second shelf down here. Here we have Kefla, no, not Kefla, this is Kefla, and the Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, the exclusive one. I'm pretty sure there's only one version of this so far, and here I recreated the iconic anime moment where he basically blasts Kefla in the face. Find that video on YouTube, it's awesome. Here we have the MUI Master Ultra Instinct Goku and the Battle Damaged or Full Power Jiren. I forgot which version of Jiren that is called, but it's the shirtless one. And then here we have Jiren and Hit, chillin'. Here we have the second Goku Black they released, non-event exclusive. And here, this is actually fun. This is interesting because the body is from the new Trunks that they released, the new Saiyan Armor Trunks, and the head is from the Broly movie Vegeta. And then here is Zamasu, the normal version, not really fighting, and this is the what do they call him? The Blue Goku from the Broly movie. This is the God Vegeta with on the normal body. This is the extra head that came with the Vegeta from the Broly movie, and this is the other Broly. I forgot which version of Broly this is called again. But yeah, this Broly. And here is more of a more themed looking shelf. This is mostly, there's a point on the floor. This is mostly Dragon Ball Z. So at the back here we have not Frieza. Here we have Vegeta and Raditz. And then here is the Kaioken 10th anniversary, I believe, Goku. Then here is the Final Form Cooler, or the Cooler. Here is Final Form Frieza. This is the Resurrection F version, but I'm using it here. And here is the Awakened Warrior Goku, or Awakened Super Saiyan Goku. And here is the Bardock. And here is the first release Broly. Then down here is a bit of an empty shelf because this is the last shelf I did for my SH Figure Arts. There isn't really much of a theme here. It was mainly meant to be Buu Saga, but clearly there's lacking in figures. But anyway, first here, that is the very first, the 1.0 Vegito that they released. This is the SDCC Piccolo, the 1.0 SDCC Piccolo. This is their newest Trunks figure, I believe. The awesome figure. This is the 4. I believe this is called 3.0. Yeah, this is the 3.0 Trunks that they released. Here we have the 1.0 Gohan going again, and the Majin Buu Super Buu that they released. Here is this is the 4.0 Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku 2.0 version. This is Majin Vegeta against their new 2.0 Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Then down here we have the Majin Buu that they released, the Fat Buu, the SDCC 2019 Broly. I think this is 2019. It's the same. It's one of the 3 exclusives that came with that. It was him, Vegito, and Perfect Cell. The same Vegito that I have up there, the 1.0 one. So yeah, and then here is the character from Xenoverse. I forgot what his name is. Xenoverse Trunks and Majin Android 21. And here we have the iconic father and son Kamehameha against Cell. This is I think this is the second Cell that they released, the premium color edition. And then here is the original Goku that they released, along with the original Gohan. And here is the Goku Black Arc Trunks, and this is the first release Goku Black. And then here is Gohan Beast, and this is the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, and this is the, I forgot which version of Goku this is the Evil Goku that they released a while back. So yeah, and then down here, the very last shelf is more Marvel with G.I. Joe mixed in. So there is Archangel with the spare head from the, I forgot which figure that spare head came from. I think it was the Adam Warlock Marvel Legends. Yeah, Marvel Legends Adam Warlock with the Marvel Legends Archangel body. There is the Marvel Legends Malekith with one of the extra head from the Archangel Marvel Legends that I just mentioned. And here, awesome figure, Revoltech Carnage. Here is the Cosmic Ghost Rider from Marvel Legends. That is the G.I. Joe Cobra Commander, Marvel Legends Taskmaster, I think from the Black Widow movie. And then here is the Berserker Wolverine. This is the one that came with like the, I don't know which version of Wolverine that is called. And then there is the Mezco Deadpool. I think this is the Hasbro G.I. Joe Snake Eyes from the new movie. X-Force Wolverine, Marvel Legends Nightcrawler, Mezco Snake Eyes with Timber. So now let me move on to the very last shelf, which most of the figures there are not going to be owned by me. And this is going to be the last book sort of case. Okay, something just fell. Anyway, so first here is all Storm collectibles. It's a mix of Tekken and Street Fighter. This does not belong to me. This is my dad's, even though I was the one to display them. He personally bought these for him. So first here you can see the Ryu and Ken from the 2-pack. Here this is the Akuma, the Storm collectibles normal Akuma and Heihachi. And here we have King suplexing, I believe this character's name is Alex. I'm not the biggest Street Fighter guy, so I don't know many of their names except for the notable ones. So basically, yeah. And then here we have Jin fighting against one of the versions of Evil Ryu. I'm not sure which one this is, but yeah, he's fighting against that Evil Ryu. That is the M Bison. Not sure which version, but oops, one of the M Bisons. And here we have the SDCC Shin Akuma with the Lion Akuma. Let me see, focus. There we go. Then this is Kazuya. You can't really see his face. Let me see if I can. There we go. The smiling face. Fighting against the other version of Evil Ryu, which I think the face. No, never mind. I might just show a picture of the face later if I am not lazy enough. But basically, I fight against the other version of Evil Ryu. Then here, there's mostly statues here because my little siblings like to collect their statue. Two brothers. So here is a statue of Kurama and Naruto. And then here is the SH Figuarts Kurama, Naruto Kurama mode. This little bust came with that. And then here is the Sage mode Naruto, but because of the fact that when my sibling asked me to display this, I didn't know what to do. So I just made it normal Naruto, and yeah. And here is the Play Arts Kai Venom. This brother of mine particularly likes Naruto and Venom for some reason. Alright, I understand why he likes both characters. I'm just teasing him. And this is a statue of Minato. Really cool looking, actually. And then here is the SH Figuarts Minato, the very first release. And then over here, this still belongs to him, and I think some of these statues belong to my other brother, the slightly older but younger one. Younger than me, but older than the guy that owns this. So this is some Naruto. This is the Naruto turning into Kurama, I think. And unfortunately, they put the Uchiha symbol. And then this is some random Minato statue. That is a Rengoku statue. I'm not sure which company makes these because they just bought it somewhere. This is some Naruto statue, a Venom figure. Naruto statue, clearly a bootleg. And MK11 Noob Saibot. Yes, and oh, this is what fell. Anyway, let's start with him then. That is the Marvel Legends Carnage. This is now owned by my second brother. The older one, but slightly, the younger one, younger than me, but older than the one that owns that. And anyway, this is the Marvel Legends Carnage. This is, I believe, the one to make. I'm not sure which version of Carnage this is. But anyway, that is the SH Figuarts Turles, or Pulse, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Then that is the SH Figuarts Gear 5 Luffy, SH Figuarts Romance Dawn. I think it's called Romance Dawn. One Piece fans, if you come across this video, do not get mad at me. I don't know, I'm not a One Piece watcher. He is. This is the newest Luffy SH Figuarts came out with. That is Zoro, I think the raid on basically the one that fought against Kaido, the one on that arc, fighting against Law. There you have Kid, that Luffy that fought Kaido, that version of him, and Sanji, and SH Figuarts Madara, and SH Figuarts Obito. Then this is the live action Luffy, and here is the live action Zoro. But all by SH Figuarts except this dude. That just fell. And then this shelf. The Play Arts Sky figures, the big ones, are my dad's, same as these at the front, but the statues belong to my little brothers. So the statue over there is Yamato and Ace, plus a couple of Ace's accessories. Then back there is a Gear 5 Luffy statue, and then this is a Zoro statue, obviously. This, I believe, is Superman's dad from the live action movie. That is also another live action Superman by Play Arts Sky, and this is also by Play Arts Sky. That's Superman. And here is the Dasein model Kenshin, the red robe one. This, I don't know this character's name because I think it's one of the 90s anime that my parents liked. I did not watch this show. I think it's from Ghost Fighter. I'm not too sure. If anyone recognizes this figure, tell me. And then we got the other Kenshin. And down here, the very last shelf has a mix of Marvel and DC figures. So let's start. So back there is the Marvel Select Juggernaut, Mezco, Thanos, Revoltech, Cable, Marvel Legends Silver Surfer, and then back there is the McFarlane movie Darkseid, the Justice League Zack Snyder's Cut Justice League one. This is the Mafex Hush Superman, and then down here is the McFarlane Devastator. Awesome. This, I forgot which version of Superman this is called, but this is one of the Superman suited versions, and this figure, I don't quite recognize this figure. I'll be real with you. I don't know where my dad got this from. This belongs to him. All of this actually belongs to him. I'm not sure what this figure is. I know it's some sort of Superman Doomsday thingy, but I don't know which company makes it. And there is, I think this is some version of Superboy. There is that Superman that you could sort of see is, I think, the one that got gassed by, what's his name again? Joker, the Joker version, the Joker Superman one. There's another version of that Superman suit that I don't know. Then here, kneeling to him is, I also don't know, some Superman. I'm not the biggest DC guy. To be real with you, I prefer Marvel a lot more, and anime. So, yeah, I'm not sure which Superman this is, but basically, yeah. So this is it for the shelves here. Now I'm gonna show you what's on top of the shelves. So up here is something on top of the shelves, as you can see. Something is up here. So, first things first, this is the Storm Collectibles Goro, the second version. This is the second Scorpion they released, Cyrax, and second version Sub-Zero. And then here is a statue Broly that I bought a long time back. Then here is Smoke, which I broke. I am yet to get him fixed. Some Gundam markers, some super glue, Predator mask, a broken Predator spear. I'm just gonna get bootlegged. I'm probably just gonna eventually get some sort of bootleg to replace those spears. And then some random stands. Then here, another statue. This is mine, this Gohan statue. It was a gift from one of my classmates. This is a random Naruto statue belonging to my second younger brother. Then here is a couple of accessories, the keys to the places, and up there is a Zenki that is owned by my dad. I only know his name is Zenki, but I actually don't know what figure or what company made it. And then here is a random Cabal, and that's a scythe actually right there, and a ring. Then probably the most impressive display up here is this. This is the HasLab Galactus, and up there is the Silver Surfer that came with him, Lady Death that came with the Marvel Select, Thanos, Marvel Legends Adam Warlock, this character that came with the Galactus, and that character that came with the Galactus, and over there is the Watcher. That is it for the display down here. I know you could see something there, but trust me, that isn't really important right now. It's mostly just statues, old statues, nothing that I collect now. So anyway, there's still one last display that isn't here. I'll get to that right now. Oh, and yes, I forgot to mention this. That's the reason I'm going back really quickly. This is from Collectibles Ring. You're wondering where is he on the display. That's because he's broken. As of right now, that reptile, this Rain, and that Ermac, which is the Bloody Edition, are all broken. Plus this Smoke, and two other figures that my dad owned, two Street Fighter figures. I believe it's a Zangief and a version of Ken. We're all broken. I am yet to get them repaired. I found a guy that's already about to repair them, but I just didn't really have the time to send it over. So yeah, I just quickly wanted to mention that. Someone will be asking where is Rain when he's here, and this other Ermac. That's the reason why they're broken, just like this guy. So now with that being said, let's go upstairs to see the last display. So final display is up here in a bookcase. It used to be books here, but then it got removed so I could display figures here. As of right now, this is the only display here since they couldn't fit in the display cab. So here is the NECA Ghost Predator with the Ahab face mask on him. This is the Ultimate Edition Jungle Hunter, not Jungle Hunter, City Hunter, with the head from the Bad Blood Predator. Here is Bad Blood himself holding a severed arm. That is Enforcer, Hornhead. All of these are made by NECA, by the way. Golden Tusk or Broken Tusk, I forgot his name. think it's called the Shande. Not too sure. Machiko. And then here is Ahab with a mask from the Ghost Predator. And here is the only AVP Predator that's not down there. This is the Unmasked Scar with 3 aliens ganging up on him. This is, I believe, Stalker Predator and Scout Predator. The Elder Predator from AVP 2, the Golden Angel. Here is the City Demon. That is the Jungle Hunter, the reissue, and there is the Alpha Predator. Then that over there, okay, we're gonna ignore that for now. That over there is a McFarlane Mandarin Spawn that I spray painted black, a McFarlane Dr. Fate, and 2 Mythic Legion figures. So yeah, that is going to be it for the display video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.